Hello, everyone. Good evening. I feel like this is the moment that a lot of, we all know when you go to the classroom and the teacher says, is this everybody here? Should we wait for anybody? Should we go get anybody? But we'll just start without them. So here we are, playing some Subway Surfers tonight. So I did a little bit of work ahead of time to make sure that we don't have to deal with ads as much as humanly possible. And I did a little something ahead of time. I bought some Google Play credit so that I could save a few bucks there and maybe make a purchase tonight of some characters. I actually had my eye on this bundle because there's a multiplier involved. No, I didn't mean to click on it right then. So the Snakes and Dragons bundle looks pretty cool. So what I did is I got a $5 coupon through the Play Store, which used some of my play points. And so I think I'm going to do that. And then that way I can use the multiplier tonight and pick up two very cool characters, two very cool boards, and have some fun. So if you're looking at this live, you'll see that there's a couple seconds left before the refresh. So a couple more seconds and then everything should unlock. So all my events are completed for yesterday. So I'll have no floor challenge unlocked, the next stage. I still got to wait one more day on the season challenge. And again, that's because I'm stubborn and I don't want to spend valuable keys unlocking it early. So here we go. A couple seconds now. I'm really liking my portrait up here. You see this? Here we go. 1, 0. Ooh, there we go. Everything unlocked. All right. So now, yesterday I was talking about how I left some ads on the table and I didn't look at them. And it looks like I don't really see that I claimed them. So actually, that was a good little experiment to see if I claim anything that I haven't watched the ads for. So it looks like I did not get them. So I did get in the top 1%. That's pretty cool. Daily high score. So I got a couple goodies there. And my mystery hurdles, I qualified, I guess, for... I think that was just, I got in the top. I got in the ranked rewards, and I think that's what you just get for entry level. All right, and I'm going to skip the ad on that. I'm not worried about doubling that. I know I'm going to get as many as I need, so... And then we got our freebies, so I'm going to watch the mystery box. Okay, nice. Tempted, but let's spare the ads as much as possible. It's sort of the inside joke now, unless you want to see me riding around on a cow collecting eggs for like half an hour. All right, so this one's free. I'll do all these other ad ones later because you see at the number 2 and in the last spot are keys, and those are worth their weight in gold. Okay, so just kind of clicking through and seeing where I stand. So it looks like I gotta stumble into some light signals. That's kind of fun. I like doing that one because I feel like I can do that without actually dying, like if you have to dodge barriers and whatnot. All right, so ooh, look at this. I got the board. I think I didn't realize I had enough. That I had enough season tokens to go 2 levels. Look at that. Night loot. Very cool. I like the little fan blade there. All right. Word is grace. Okay, so now there's the multiplier that's offered. So that looks like that is offered until probably about midnight tomorrow. No, close. So a little over a day. So I'll check that out in a second when I go through my events. So the No Floor Challenge is open. Oh, actually you see the ads that I kind of left there the other day. So stage 4 is on the table. And tag time attack, which I love. That's my favorite challenge. Ooh, look at the tokens on that one. You know, all this time, I don't, you know, I can't recall if they're tokens or coins or whatever, but you know what I mean when I say season tokens. Marathon. Okay, not a whole lot there to earn, but you do get a couple extras. A little of everything. Okay, and then I gotta wait on the season challenge. So looking ahead, I see Plant Invasion is 1 day ahead. I'm looking forward to that one, to pick up that board. And all right, so I don't have quite enough season tokens at this point to buy anything in the store. So I'm falling down in the standings there in gold, but that's not for long. And everyone's still pretty much where they stand yesterday. So I got a lot of competition this week, but again, competition is good. I look forward to it. All right, I am going to kick off this session with No Floor Challenge. Okay. And I believe I have the correct board. You know what? I'm going to back up and make sure I have it, because I like to have the correct board for this one when it gets a little harder. And so he is not an issue, but oh, that's right. So I added the board. So super speed is the ability and nothing on that. It's a cool looking board, but I want some function. So I'm going to go with my trusty Jingle Dingle board. That name needs to change. All right, so I'm picking that. Yes, override. I think I'm going to wait on that one. I'm not really sure. All right, so back into events. Let's play. And like I said, I'll kind of skip the ads to get that boost. So it'll take me a little longer, but I'm not worried. Well, that was quick. One reward down. So one thing I wanted to bring up tonight in our little talk is that I don't know why, but when the video came out on YouTube from Subway Surfers for the new features in 2025, like they had some little teaser of things that were coming along. I don't know why I waited a while to look at that. See, I have this tendency of like stuff I'm really interested in and I really want to savor. I want to sit down and really kind of digest it and absorb it. And I don't know why I put that one off, and then next thing I know I kind of forgot about it. I just kind of figured it was going to be the usual, you know, we have new maps coming, new boards, all new content, kind of like what they produce anyway, week to week. But to maybe, I thought maybe they were going to give like a giveaway, like one of the maps, or maybe some new collaboration that was coming around. So not too long ago, they had a collaboration with like Demi Lovato, and I know they had some, they had a couple times where they brought in like movie characters. Like I was very excited to get the Back to the Future runner. I think they call them Out of Time Jake. So I was very excited about that. And I thought it was very cool that he came with the it looked like the exact board from Back to the Future 2 and 3. I thought that was really slick. That alone I thought was pretty cool. And his outfit was Back to the Future 2. Anyway, so I ended up watching that video today to do my homework a little bit. And so I was right. They just kind of went into... So if you haven't checked it out, they have like a video on Subway Surfer's channel that tells you... It's like a little teaser for stuff coming in 2025. And they just kind of go into... you know, be on the lookout for all this new content that we're making. And again, it's there was no real surprise there, but they do a great job. Like I've been impressed with all the maps. They're just I love the style and the, oh boy. You know what? I'm gonna drop out of that. And I wonder, I forgot if I'm gonna have to watch an ad to jump back into this. No, I'm not gonna double that. Okay, so we come out and play. Oh, we do. Okay, so I'll have to watch a little bingo for a little bit. So they kind of went into the typical news you would expect. That just they have new maps, new servers, surfers, new boards. I don't recall them really giving away any like news to say, hey, like for instance, there's this collaboration coming up or whatnot. But it was nice to kind of reassure people that, you know, they continue to work very hard at developing a nice looking game and keep the content flowing like one season to the next. They did promise some new locations because I know they recycle a lot of the old ones since it's World Tour, and they kind of keep cycling back through some of their classic scenery. So that was cool. That was kind of some new news that they are developing new locations, and they reaffirmed that there's going to be fan-created characters, which I think is really, really neat. I actually put in an entry myself, and it was just exciting to kind of be part of that. I look at it kind of like a lottery, because I'm sure they had a ton of submissions, and so it was exciting to kind of have that moment where it's like, you know, maybe I could be the one. And I know they talked about new collaborations and that they maybe have something in the works already, but they're not ready to reveal. And I forget what else. You know, a lot of people are interested in more multiplayer function. So right now, at least the way I play it, there's I don't see that there's any multiplayer. You have people on like a leaderboard in your group. I don't play on a desktop, but I think they promised that there's going to be more connectivity between players, and maybe even a way that you can connect with specific players, so you could maybe have some sort of leaderboard that's like you and your friends, which would be super cool. I mean, that I think is like a holy grail thing for the game, to kind of connect everybody. It would be even cooler, I think, to have some kind of like world leaderboard. I mean, I know some people are like in the stratosphere there with like scores, but I think it would be really cool to actually see what some of the top players are getting, you know, week to week, and see where you stand. I mean, I've played games where you have like those world leaderboards available, and it's super cool to see, you know, if I want it to be that good, like how high do I need to be, and it's just interesting. So I hope there's maybe something like that in the works, but I also could understand how it might have technical challenges to get that much, to have that much information kind of flowing into each application. Anyway, so I thought that was a pretty good video. They did not live stream today. I thought maybe it was today. I could have sworn it was like January 8th, but I'm sure I had my dates mixed up. Sometimes, I'm not sure if it's just me, but there have been times I felt like they notify people that they're going live like very short notice. And that's okay. You know, I think a lot of people expect there to be a live stream right when the season comes out. And what's ended up happening is the live stream comes about like a week or two later. And I'm not complaining at all. I just love kind of having their brains to pick, like when they do go live. And it kind of works nice when the season's been going for a while, where people can kind of check in and, you know, talk to each other about what their favorite surfers are, what their favorite features are. And then sort of get maybe a little preview into the next season. So I feel like it works either way. It'd be nice if we had just more live streams, like one on the release day, and then maybe one just short of the new season as like a little teaser, and maybe they could even kind of reveal like one detail ahead of time. But I feel like they're still in the early stages, kind of trying to grow their channel on YouTube, Discord, TikTok. And like I said yesterday, they're great people, and they have great sense of humor, and they have fun. And I put out a question there in one of the live streams, asking them what their typical workday looked like, because I had gone on their website to look at what it would be like to work at their company. So they had pictures of like the offices and stuff, and they actually had job openings. But of course, the hitch is you have to be pretty local. Not a kind of job you get to work very, very remote. But one of those things you can kind of dream a little bit, you know, like how cool would that be to work for a game company? Especially for a game that, like, you know, you enjoy yourself and are into. Whoa! I love the jetpack. It saves your bacon, you know, just before you hit the fire, just before you run into something. I love that. So anyway, I posed the question, and they remember the guy had a smile on his face, and you could tell like it's a fun workplace, and because they're a group of creative minds, and you know, they make other games, and so to me, it's like a very fun atmosphere. I don't know if anyone's ever considered like, I haven't done one in a while, but I like putting Lego sets together. Because to me, it's like a very cool three-dimensional puzzle that requires focus, and it's just like when you enjoy putting together puzzles, you know, like I was saying, or modeling, like putting together models. And obviously the benefit here is you have an instruction booklet to tell you where the pieces go, which is nice. But then in the end you have this nice creation. And I've always been impressed with Lego having great function. I swear, every Lego set I put together, there's been some very cool action that the Lego set can do. Be it like you're putting together a car and it has a very cool steering function, or like I put together a lighthouse and it had a very cool mechanism that allowed the light to be motorized, and it had like a little tiny light source, and it was just very cool. And every mechanism has been completely novel, like something a little different every time. Anyway, off on a tangent. That was an example of another place it would be really cool to work for like Lego. So anyway, I enjoy kind of checking in with those guys once every 3 or 4 weeks. So they should have one coming up soon that'll be discussing this update. And I thought it'd be nice, maybe there'll even be a little extra for like a preview of what's coming this year. Like maybe they can speak about one of those little teasers that they threw out there. So as I was prattling on there, I think I totally blew past my milestone. So I am going to let the guard catch me. See if I can die spectacularly. Nope. Yeah. Alright. So that should complete this stage. I have more boards than I can handle. Alright, so stage 4. Oh my gosh. So 1 day until the next one. Awesome. And then we can unlock 10-1. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. 1 day. Can't wait. So it's nice that one of them can be done very quickly. And then the season challenge just kind of drags out a little bit. I feel like they know this character is like a coveted character, and we'll see. I have a feeling those are going to be like 2 days apart for the other challenges. All right, I'm going to jump into another one here. I'm going to do the... So we don't have hurdles today, so I'm going to do the tag time attack. So the nice thing in this is if I get killed, I've got other players that I can cycle through and I don't have to watch ads. Ooh, I want to play this character. I haven't done this one yet. So this is in the, this was a special surfer that came in a bundle, and I thought they were very cool looking. So I got those right away. All right, here we go. I was checking out the music today. As when I did the live stream yesterday, I was talking about how much I appreciate the music. As I'm sitting here playing with you guys, as I had said, I almost never have the game music on, and now I kind of regret it. I kind of enjoy it. Ooh, jeez. Completely had a brain hiccup there. Gotta keep grabbing these. So I kind of I was on YouTube checking out some of the music from past seasons, and I was laughing like I think I missed some of them. Like there was some I just completely played that season without hearing the background music, just the sound effects. But that can be fun too, kind of listening to your own music. It's all part of the experience. Oh, jeez. So I'm going to spare you the ad and just switch surfers. Okay. So let's hop into, let's go Festive Frank. I feel like I know this, but what's in the briefcase? Anybody know? I could have sworn there was a moment where he opened it up and it was, I could be imagining this, you know, what I pictured it being, but I could have sworn there was a moment where he opened up the briefcase and it was like something goofy. Like another mask. Like the same mask, and he just put it on over the one he has. Or he had a briefcase full of like Oreos cookies or something. Anyway. So I just put out, I made a Subway Surfers video the other day. I have been making a lot of them. And sometimes I'm trying to make sure I'm not like going too crazy. I just kind of go with like ideas that I have, and if I had like I kind of have fun with making the videos about watching the ads, so I try to come up with creative ways to kind of stitch those all together. So what I've been doing is every time I watch an ad, the little meter letting you know how many ads you have left creeps up one increment. And so what I've been doing is taking a screenshot of each individual moment, and then I stitch them together and play them quickly so that you get like a quick time lapse of blasting through the ads. I only wish I could do that myself. But I like doing that kind of stuff, and then put some cool music on it, just something creative. I was very excited to get the Flash, the robot guy, the blue and green guy. So that was the last one I think I had done. I think that one was like 50 ads. I love this cool drift. Yeah, it's smooth drift. I call it cool drift. I feel like I keep calling it. So the nice thing about the jetpack on this challenge is it freezes the clock. And I had one day that it did not freeze the clock. It was clearly some kind of glitch, or just kind of a moment in the game where there was a hiccup and it just kept counting down. It was frustrating because you can't just bow out of the jetpack. So the time ran down and I came up short of having like a nice clean run. Whoa. So as you I think with the tag time event, it's I feel like it's a losing battle, isn't it? You never quite. I keep wanting to believe that, like, if I play really well, I can just kind of keep staying ahead of the clock running down. But the more I pay attention to it, the more it seems like even when every single one caught, you just can't keep up. It'd be nice if it actually was, that there was that element of like, I can do this. It's just hard, Like maybe there's an hourglass up there, up top of that tunnel. But I'm pretty sure most of them have been, like if I try to get up here, oh, not happening. All right, 2 more levels to go. So if you're watching this stream, I wonder if you saw the thumbnail that I made for the live stream. So I took this really cool picture of the moon tonight, and I have never really had a great phone camera. I had a camera a long time ago that was pretty decent, but I never really took pictures of like the moon or night sky or that kind of stuff. I think I always wanted to, but it was always a challenge to set up a camera I had a telescope, but it was very manual operation, and so you had to use hand cranks to kind of follow the movement of planets and stuff. So if you've ever done it, you know what I'm talking about. It can be frustrating. You have to be very patient. But as far as photography, because what you're seeing is very challenging. And you have to have probably a special holder to hold your camera in the eyepiece. Anyway, now with smartphones, we all have these really nice cameras. It's still a challenge to get like a decent picture of something really far away, unless you really know your settings have a little bit of some advanced features. So I had a decent phone, I mean, for most things, but for photography, it was not good at all. Very low storage. Taking videos was very laggy. And so I just recently upgraded into a new phone. And man, the camera is just light years ahead of the old one. So one night I just accidentally took a picture of the moon. I'm not really sure what settings I had, but it was a beautiful, crisp picture. And I'm still amazed, like, how cool it was. And then wouldn't you know, I spent like the next 2 or 3 weeks trying to duplicate that photo and not even come close. And then tonight I just decided I'm going to look this up and I'm going to figure this out. Like, if there's, like, I know something about photography, but not like any kind of advanced level. And it's another one of those things I'd love to kind of, get better at. I'm like that with everything. And so I look it up, and it dawned on me that there was one particular thing I wasn't doing, which a lot of times you take a picture of something, you point and you click, right? And we all have these auto focus features and features that still vibration and movement and whatnot. And so I'm taking a picture of the moon, and then it sort of occurred to me after reading this article that I didn't have to so much as focus right on the moon, but off it to infinity, like off to the side, essentially. And got that really beautiful picture again. And so I took that picture and said, hey, I'm going to use this as my thumbnail. And just for fun. Has nothing to do with the game. Actually, it kind of does, right? Like a lunar theme. So there you go. Something I'd like to do more of. I have all these ideas, all these things I want to put on my YouTube channel, but I don't want it to be such a complete mishmash of all these different passions that, like, somebody's subscribing and, if they just want Subway Surfer stuff, or if they just want funny shorts, you don't want to be having them get notifications all the time for all this other stuff. But I also don't like to adhere to like a recipe. Like every YouTuber has to be the exact same person, and then you can only have one thing that you focus on. And so I think as long as you do it fairly well and you keep everything kind of organized, like into playlists and stuff, I think it can be managed. Oh, come on, get that last one. There we go. So I passed my milestone, but I'm just trying to see how far I can go. With this one, I like to see how much I can push it. I'm not going to make it. There's the cool still moment. Okay, so that's done. And by the way, yesterday was Terrific Tuesday. I did not get anything. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Okay, so, ooh, I think I actually have enough for a board now. I have enough season tokens. Okay, sorry about that. Just had to check on something. Okay, so as I was saying, I got enough event coins. I'm gonna say it properly this time. I have enough event coins to get another board. Yeah. Nice. Ooh, look at that. That's cool. I like the fuse burning. Yep. Get a nice crew bonus. Alright. Knocking them down. And this board. Oh, yep. Add to the collection. Ooh, just shy of the bonus there. So if I go in here to look at boards, I just want to see. Okay, so there's no special functions on that one. Just very cool looking. And then that was the lantern from yesterday. Right, so I'm going to go back to my preferred board here. And, ooh, knock down a couple missions, a couple daily quests. Look at that. More event coins, event coins, event coins. Now, in here, I've been watching the ads for this one. So this one's, so I can finish this one tonight. But that's 10 ads. I'm not going to punish you with those. So I already have Festa Frank, and then I get the Fortune outfit. So that will be cool. So I'll put up a little video of that. Like I said, I kind of like doing those ad ones and having some fun with the music. You know what? I didn't do this yet. So as I said, what I did before is I set up some Google Play credit, which allows you to get some rewards. So you see what happens here is you can see that it was $9.99 and it's crossed out. So you see that there's a coupon here. I actually have two of them. I'll show them to you. So I have a $5 and a $2. Obviously, I'll use the $5 one. Ends January 8th. I'm glad I looked at that because I'll have to use that before the day is over. So I do have a $2 one. I thought about maybe applying that to one of the other ones. And I do have this 4-point boost going on. So for every dollar I spend, instead of getting one play point, I get 4. And I have no promo code. So I'm going to keep the $5 turned on. So that turns the $10 into 5. And you see here, I get some points on top of it. So you consider that even more money coming back. So let's say it's like 20 cents or so. And then when I bought my Google Play points, they are... you get rewards points for that as well. So maybe this $10 purchase is now like $4, $4.50, something like that. All right, so I'm gonna buy that. You know what? I'll do that a little later. Okay. I thought this would be cool too to do like an offer trail. Maybe one of these nights I'll do that on a stream, and we'll kind of see where that goes as we go down the offer trail and see what kind of good stuff is available at the end. I'd like to believe there's like a cool surprise after you go through the visible ones. All right, so back we are here. So I'm going to go back to events, and I think I'm going to knock out the marathon. We're doing on time. Okay. Oh, I like the music on this one. It might be nice if I could buy some some ad skips, so when I do a live stream, I can just kind of skip through those, just for kind of when I do streaming. So maybe I'll have to think about doing that. That would be kind of a nice touch. So I could do a little more and not subject you to the pain of ads. Oh, do you hear this music? This is the first time I'm hearing this. Oh, I love it. So forgive me. I have when I've played. I don't think I've done Soul before, because I haven't been regularly doing Subway Surfers like further back than like 9 months ago. So I know people who've been in the game for a long time know all the maps and when they come back. And I don't know if the music has kind of been revamped. Oh, I love this. I have to use this in a video. This is very awesome. That reminds me, when I watched this preview of the coming year, they had said that, remember I mentioned that they were going to bring some new locations. They said that even if they're old locations that are coming back around, they promise to give them a, well, maybe not promise, but they say that they're working hard at refreshing the content, like maybe kind of improving the scenery, maybe adding detail, which is cool. So for people that have been there before, maybe there'll be nice little surprises or things to look for, like little Easter eggs and stuff. And maybe new music being like a new feature. I don't know if I'm the only one. So I played, like I said, I played a lot of video games in my time, and one game that I love so much. Do you guys know Katamari? Katamari was a fantastic, like, it was one of those games where they came up with such a novel gameplay idea that it was just so much fun. And the whole principle of the game was you just roll up everything in the world like in a big sticky ball, basically. And the music in the game was fantastic. It was so catchy. And this music reminds me of Katamari. So look it up sometime. If you've never heard of this game, look it up. Play it. It's so much fun. And you'll be humming the tunes like it'll just get in your head, like a computer virus. And I think they even marketed the soundtrack, and I think they became collector's items, like it was on CD or something. And those were collector's items. They are worth a lot of money now. And I think Katamari was on multiple platforms, but it was, I remember playing it on Xbox. And that's what I got, like a disc that was like it's like sort of like a remastered version of the game. Maybe it was like Xbox 360 or something, and then I had to get like a new one to play it on the new Xbox. It was totally worth it. I guarantee I'm going to be singing the song in my head probably the next couple days. And I'm going to have to make a video with this music if I can get it in to like a short, which is cool. Whoa! I don't know if anyone noticed this, but when I got this character, he was so animated. He was jumping all over the place and breakdancing and everything. And then when you buy him, when I got him from watching all the ads, I remember I was making a video waiting for him to like dance around and, you know, his head to pop off and stuff. He just stood there staring at the floor like he's doing now. Alright, cool. No ads, you just jump back in. You know what? I'm going to do this. We'll power through 2 ads here, and I'm going to keep this as long as possible. That way I can get through this marathon like in one shot. Who doesn't like watching bingo ads? So I hope you guys are all having a good day. We're up to Wednesday. Still kind of coming out of the holiday fog. Like getting back to life without holidays. Now it's just cold. Where I am, it's just absolutely unbearably cold. And we've been spared like a lot of the snow, but it's like crazy cold. So it's nice to kind of be inside, just keeping warm and, you know, playing Subway Surfers with all you guys. All right. All right. I'm going to keep this force field all the way to the end. Focus, focus, focus. I think I was telling people last night in the stream that I love the sound of this force field. I love, love, love it. It's very, like very zen. Like calming. It's very cool. This music rocks. There. Oh, it'd be cool if I could ride on that. Alright, so that gave me a nice little boost. That little hook there is going to be stuck. That's the part that's going to be stuck in my head, like everybody else for sure. So with my multipliers, it looks like I'm up to 112, which is cool. I think the highest I've ever had it, and I'm not sure if it's the highest you can go, has been like 134. And it feels a little bit hit or miss, like you have to have multipliers on your board and your surfer. And then, obviously in the game, you can get those multiplier boosts where you can bump it up a few extra points. And I had one run where I felt like I got all of those multipliers and was up to like 134. And I didn't want to stop playing that game because I'm like, this is my shot to get like a super high score. If I can just kind of keep it rolling and stick with the game for like a long time. And I think that might have been my high score moment. And it's all about time. Obviously, it takes less time to do with a much better multiplier. But I wonder if any of you guys like got a better multiplier, because I'd be curious to like how high can you get it, if everything's clicking. And like I was saying, I do notice that like if you get killed and you watch an ad or use keys to respawn, sometimes that's the trigger that allows you to get more multipliers. I've also noticed, and correct me if I'm wrong, that when you have more multipliers on your character, like you have all the permanent multipliers on, and your surfer has like a +3 and your board has +1. Is it just me, or does it seem like you don't get as many multipliers in the game to kind of like compensate? I do notice, like if I start off, if you start off the game and you don't do the head start, and you don't do the that multiplier that you can do at the beginning, it does offer you all of the other multipliers. So it definitely seems like the game kind of compensates, and it tries to get you up to a higher number, one way or the other. You know, I forgot. I have one of my missions is to bang into the light poles, so I'm gonna start doing that. Okay, how's the dog chasing me while I'm flying through the air in a jetpack? I heard him barking there for a while. I'd love to see the dog like with his own jetpack. Is that possible? Oh, did you see that? So I'm not crazy. That's happened to me a few times. You're going after these wonderful multipliers, and then boom, it disappears. Alright, I'm getting close. I think this is the last reward milestone. Make any sense to anybody? I'm trying to listen to the words, like, does this make sense? I mean, it's catchy, but I feel like it's nonsensical. La da 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 da. Something about bling. Okay, I think that was it. Marathon done. Let's crash into this. Boom. All right. Yeah. All right, I'll watch those ads later and see how we did. Okay. I've unrealistically expecting to have 10,000 event coins. I don't know why. All right, so I've knocked everything down except for like a high score. Let's see. So I've been on for about an hour. I think what I'll do is I will, let's see, I completed the word challenge. And all right, so let's do a run. And it's okay, I need the multiplier. I'll figure that out for the next time. I think that'll be nice. Because I'll still have that multiplier available, I think, tomorrow evening. So maybe I'll do this again tomorrow, and I'll get that ironed out so I can use that, and then I can boost my multiplier. Oops. Slipped my finger there. So this is the new season map, and I'm liking it. It's really nice. So now when I was playing last night, I haven't played the main map too much, but I ran into something where I was running on the power line. It happened like twice, and I'm trying to, I was using this board, and there was like a little hiccup where all of a sudden I jumped a little higher, and then I was on top of like the power line, which I thought was really neat. And then I quickly pulled it back down, and then before I realized what was happening. Let's see if I can make it happen again. Maybe if I can jump off the top of like a tunnel and then... You know what would be cool to do, and I know it's kind of like, it's totally an endurance thing with, okay, so here I am up high, no. And I've seen a bunch of people kind of do it. I feel like a lot of people do it, but to go live and then try to knock down a high score or to set a record. And my high score isn't that crazy high that like I could do a personal record. And because everyone loves seeing that orange screen where it says, you know, you have a new high score. I was trying to do the math the other day, like how many hours that would take. And, you know, you only have to play for like a few minutes to kind of figure out, like, okay, this is, you know, how many minutes do I need to get 1,000,000 points? And then how many chunks of those millions do I need to put together to get to my high score? Okay. So it'll take a couple hours, but it might be interesting. You definitely have to not talk as much. You know what? I'm going to spend a few here. And I'm going to tack on some boost. Ooh. I was like getting that offer for like a multiplier. But like I said, I'm trying to take it easy on the ads. Alright. So I hit ranked rewards. So I did. Hey, Caden, how's it going? See, now I'm paying attention. Now I can actually see the chats. Last night, not so good. I was told that you are a chair. What was the... Something about a chair. Sure, there's a story behind it. Yeah, thank you, Katie, for coming back and joining us. It's cool to have company playing games, just kind of shooting the breeze. When you asked me the other day if I play Roblox, yeah. And it had me thinking, I'm like, I haven't played Roblox in a while. I had a lot of fun, and I put a lot of time. I put a lot of time into making a cool character and picking out a name and everything. And then I did a whole bunch of it for a while. I was playing just a few of the games. And my problem was, and it kind of soured me on playing any video games at the time, is I had an old, I was telling people that I had an old phone, and it was so horribly laggy that when I went into pretty much any Roblox game, it was just crazy frustrating. So you could imagine, if you've run into it yourself, I was playing, slap battles, and please donate. Any of these games where you've got a ton of people running around, so the game is demanding a lot of, there's a lot of data flowing, and if you're on a laggy device, it's horrible. There's just no playing it. So every single game I played in Roblox, it was lagging terrible, except for really simple arcade games. So I think I kind of stopped playing Roblox for a while, just because I had that bad experience. But now I've got a better device, and I keep telling myself to go back in and have some fun. And I've got some Robux to play with, and we have McDonald's Wi-Fi. I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, you mean terrible Wi-Fi? I have pretty good Wi-Fi where I am. And like I said, my device was the problem. My device was completely... I just had an old phone. And it was constantly full. I had to constantly dump pictures and videos. So I'm trying to make videos for YouTube, and I swear I could only keep 3 or 4 at a time. And we're talking about shorts. I had no chance of making any videos longer than 5 minutes without having to clean out my phone completely. And now I don't have that problem. It's awesome. So that's definitely why there's been a huge increase in the number of shorts I've been making, because it's so much easier for me now. It's really nice. You're not limited. Alright, I'm going to go back and see how I did. Okay, so 4,000 on my way. I'm really looking forward to getting Thunder. So Shenzhen Surfer. So I remember that season, I wanted to get him, but I think it was a purchase. It was $10 or something. Please give a shout out to Potato. that is a reference to the dog that you see in all the videos that I've made. So that dog is like a yellow Labrador, or some would say a golden Labrador, like a little bit of a Labrador and a golden retriever. And and she looks like a potato. So I got 21 keys. I really don't have enough keys to get anything. I have my list of, so I have all my surfers here, and as I was saying previously, I am working from the bottom up. Except for some of these that like I have to, oh yeah, so he's on the offer trail. So I'm working from the bottom up for all the surfers that I do have, and checking off, like using keys to buy all their outfits. And so right now I am up to, I completed Ella last night. So now I'm up to Brody. And what I'm noticing is that these are, as you go up the list, the amount of keys is increasing. So now I'm up to like 75 a pop. And then I think they go all the way up to like 150 or 200 for some of the premium characters. Yeah, see, like 150. And they're cool outfits, but boy, I mean, that to me, like, to save up keys is like a whole season of saving. Okay, yeah, 100's not too bad. Yeesh. So I know some people say that it's kind of getting into the territory like you have to buy stuff, but not quite. I mean, there's time to save up keys. Just have to watch a lot of ads and kind of luck out. And like I said, if you check in every day, you can nab probably somewhere like 6 to 10 keys, maybe more if you watch ads and double stuff. So, yeah, Shenzhen. Very cool. And the boards, so let me see what I've got. Okay, still gold, obviously. Oops, my mistake. So if I go back to the thing here and look at my character, so 187 surfers, 123 boards. Right. So I'm trying to complete those numbers, get them higher and higher. And like I was saying, I'm starting to just now run into kind of like the offers are coming around, and it's like, oh, you already have that one, you have that one. So I feel like it's going to get a little tougher to complete the collection as you get closer to the top. But, you know, it's nice to have something to shoot for. I'm really liking this music too. So if you go to Subway Surfer YouTube channel, and I'm sure on the other Zoctopus. Zoctopus in the house! How's that? Zoctopus is a friend of the channel, and Zoctopus makes some really cool Roblox videos and a lot of other stuff too. And correct me if I'm wrong, is it Dr. Octopus on Roblox? People want to find you there? I love this board combination. It makes gameplay just so chill. Like to just kind of hang up there for a long time, you know, ponder the universe and you know, just take a breath. Ah, see what happens when you're down on the ground? Bad stuff. Bad stuff. What kind of ghost? See, the problem with my chat, it like chops off the end. What kind of ghost does a tree like? Bamboo. Oh, there's the last chest. Boom. Okay. 809. So 3 more days to get the Cobra. That's a cool board. Actually, let me look in here. They should have the boards. There it is. So there's no special abilities on that. Just another cool looking board. Oh, it slithers too. Creepy. And that was today. So, oh, you know, this board is in the, yeah, the Snakes and Dragons. 4-in-1. I think tomorrow night I'm going to grab that one. I'll save that one for tomorrow's live stream. And then I will use it in a run. And now see, there's that board I was talking about, the Back to the Future special board. A hoverboard. A Mattel hoverboard. There's definitely a bunch of boards here that I just kind of got them and then stored them away. And oh, that's really neat. Got that one. That was Iceland. What is the cat's favorite color? Purple. Purple. That's a total guess. Am I right? Ah, nice. It's very rare that I guess one correctly. So, Caden, you asked me if I play Roblox. Do you play Subway Surfers? Or are you here for the awesome company only? Maybe you're playing Roblox right now. You know what would be cool? there was a in one of the live streams that the Subway Surfers guys did. They see, I gotta pause the game. I gotta look at the chat. Why shouldn't you tell a burrito a secret? I don't know. Let's spill the beans. Oh yeah, so the Subway Surfers crew was talking about how I think they were taking questions, and so they asked people, what are you looking for in the game? And they asked people, locations, what would you like to see, characters, collaborations, like I was talking about that Back to the Future one, and there were some good ideas. Like people are all over the place, just suggesting all these random celebrities and musicians and stuff, and or like collaborations with other companies, like other maybe video games. And I think someone had mentioned Roblox. That it'd be cool if they had like a surfer that looked like a Roblox character, or sort of had like that look. Like a blocky character with bacon hair. Or like other video game characters. Like Link from Legend of Zelda, or what do you call it? I don't know, tentacle something, I don't know. These feel like dad jokes. So I work in a hospital, and I work with this guy who every day that I talk to him on the phone, he always starts every conversation with a dad joke, and I don't remember like half of them, but at the time it's it's good for a laugh, and you say to yourself, oh, you're kicking yourself you didn't know that one, but he's funny. Like I have to call him for different reasons, and before he even says hi, he just kind of breaks into a dad joke. And I've always wondered, he must have... Thank you. He must have one of those, like, calendars that has dad jokes every day. Like a tearaway calendar. Or maybe he has a website, or I told someone, maybe he has like a notebook where he has 200 dad jokes, and he picks a few for each day. He never duplicates one, which I'm impressed by. What do you call a chicken screaming? I don't know. So here's an idea. If I were to do... Oh boy, I thought it was dead for sure right there. If I were to do a Roblox... Oh my gosh. if I were to do a Roblox game, like live stream, what would you want to see? What do you call a bear with no teeth? Please donate. A gummy bear. Yeah, please donate. Yeah, that would be cool. Again, I keep going back to this memory of the completely laggy phone that I was on. But now, you know, I have yet to try any Roblox games on the new device, so it should be a non-issue. Like, it should work pretty good. What do you call a Roblox character? Lego figure. I think I told someone at one point, like, I have all these ideas, and one of them one day was like, can I just make a video that's like an hour long and I just tell dad jokes? But like in a goofy voice. Like I make these videos with a dog in it, and I pretend like the dog is talking. And the dog has this crazy high-pitched like Mickey Mouse voice. Try to make videos that I can laugh my butt off at, so if it passes my test and I find it funny, then it's good to go. Yeah. Well, I think I'm going to do one more run here, and then I think I'm going to call it quits for the night. So I'll do one more good run here. And then I'll come back on tomorrow night, right about the same time. I like coming on just before the material refreshes for the next day. And I'm looking forward to the season challenge, kind of getting one more step further. Just a nifty character. Can't wait to get that one. And you know what? I'm not too far away from 200 surfers. That's a big milestone for me. It's almost halfway there. I wonder if there's an achievement out there, like it's a secret achievement that nobody talks about, that if you get all the surfers, you get like some really amazing award. That'd be cool if they did. I have a feeling they don't. Like you'd get something amazing, like 1,000 keys or something that like sets you up for a long time. And it's got to be like life-changing coins, like not $1 million or $1.5 million like the jackpot on Tuesday, but what if it was like, I don't know, is 10 million like enough to be life-changing? Alright, I'm gonna do a key. When will the next short come out? Well, you don't have to wait that long with this channel. I'm always cranking out stuff. I had an idea for a couple. I have so many ideas for like shorts. The biggest problem I always have is like, which one do I do first? Like I have some that are very frustrating to try to put together because they're complicated, and I can't get them to look right or sound right. And I hate taking an idea off the table and just kind of chucking it. So, oh, there was a key right there and I just missed it. You gotta grab those keys. And so I want to say at any one time, I have probably 5 to 10 ideas that are in the works. And they're at different stages. Like I have like a brand new one. I have a couple that I've been thinking about for like a day or two. Maybe I have 1 or 2 that I put some ideas into a video editor. And I'm trying to get it to work. Yeah, big brain. I know I've heard a lot of people talk on YouTube, and everybody has like, you know, their different challenges. Right? I hear a lot of people that say they don't have enough ideas. And then there's people that say I don't have enough time. Like I don't have time to do stuff. And I'm definitely in the category of like, I have plenty of ideas. But time is, I feel like I do pretty good with the time that I do manage to make videos. So I ride a train a lot, and so that gives me some time to kind of sit and put headphones on, and I come up with ideas, and I throw things down into an editor. And so a lot of times you take an idea, just kind of like sketching stuff on a pad, you know, and you want to see what it looks like and see how your idea develops. So I've got a lot of stuff kind of cooking in my head, and I have stretches where like I came home the other day and I cranked out like 4 videos because I had them already done in my head. Like I already had the concept, you know, like what the funny thing was. And I had the visual, like I knew that I had to use like this picture or that, or I had to record something, and I knew what the song was right away. I am doing terrible. Alright, this is my last one. I'm going to take it nice and easy. So I cranked out like these 4 videos, and I thought they came out really nice. And I try, if you look at my stuff, I try to keep changing it up. You know, I try not to have like all of my videos are one particular thing. Like I went on a stretch of Family Guy stuff, or Batman, or you know, Marvel stuff, you know, just kind of there are little phases I go through where I have to make like 2 or 3 videos using one particular kind of show or movie. And so yeah, right now I've got a bunch of ideas in my head. I'll probably do one before I go to bed. I've been trying to be better about scheduling videos instead of just putting them out as soon as I finish them. I'm trying to release them at a regular time every day so that I get the most like eyes on it. Because it's nice if it comes out fresh and like right when people are like looking for stuff to watch, which tends to be kind of like mid-afternoon. So I've been shooting for like 4 o'clock. And then there are sometimes like for the people that I want to see it, I'll just put it out right away. Like something about Subway Surfers, when I put out videos for that, I tend to put those out whenever I come up with them. Because I feel like video game people are late night people, maybe. Like all hours of the day. And I like to pride myself in that all my videos are family friendly. I've always said to myself that everything that I put out, I want my kids to be able to watch and enjoy. Sometimes the videos take explaining. Like if it's a show, like there are some shows or movies that I use clips from, and the movie or show itself may not be like super appropriate for like all age levels, but I pick stuff that's safe and has a funny thought that, you know, is totally appropriate. And I have lots of other ideas for, like, you know, like movies that are more like, you know, like scary movies, just movies that are more like adult, like when I say like, you know, like a rated R movie or PG-13 or something like that. I have lots of ideas for those, but I have used those in some videos, but I go for some idea that like anybody can get. So you don't necessarily have to have watched the movie to kind of understand the joke. Doctor. So before I finish out tonight's game, tonight's stream, yeah, shout out to Dr. Octopus on Roblox. Oh, nice. Yes, I will reveal that Dr. Octopus told me that, Katie. And for anybody who watches this video, go check out his stuff on Roblox. He plays a lot of different games. I think Slap Battles is a big one that he really loves. He is like a master of, I think he pretty much knows every glove in that game. And makes some really nice experiences. Like his game experiences, I think, are pretty cool. So if you're on Roblox, check it out. Dr. Octopus. With 2 T's. If I have that correct. My character, I don't have any I don't have any experiences. I think maybe if I do, it's by accident. Like maybe I tinkered a long time ago. My name over there is Anorak, and that's a movie reference. I really love this movie called Ready Player One, and there's a character named Anorak. It's spelled A-N-O-R-A-K. Love that movie. It's also a very good book if you're looking for a cool book to read. I thought it was really good. Word is there is a Ready Player 2 that'll be coming out, which I'm very excited about. I don't know many details about it. I feel like it's sort of true. Like, you hear a lot of... nowadays you hear all this news where, you know, this movie's being made and that one, and then it's totally made up. But I feel like this one was actually true. That someone was working on it. Now, is it going to end up being a movie? You know, well, that depends, you know. Do the people making it have enough money? Do they have the right people to play the parts? Do they have a story that's good? You know, is it all gonna come together? And if it does, then awesome. You know, I'll be buying a ticket and getting in line. It's one of those movies that has, like, when you talk about movies with Easter eggs, that movie has the most Easter eggs I have ever seen, ever. sometimes I wondered like how they got all the copyright covered, because there were so many pop culture references. Like so many movie characters were featured in it, TV characters, comic book characters, music references, all this stuff. So yeah, one idea I think I have for a future, for the next Subway Surfers is maybe I'll have to make a little bank of skippable ads. So just for the streams, just for special occasion, and I can use them here sparingly, but so I can get those points boosters and I can get through the game a little quicker, and that way I don't have to sit here so long watching you fumble around at a regular speed, a regular multiplier. One idea I had today too would be nice. So with all these shorts that I make, I thought it would be cool if I could live stream, like putting together a short or two or three, and just kind of show you my thought process and like how I use my editor. I really like my editor that I use. It's called YouCut. YOUCUT. I use that for my main editor, and it's really wonderful. Like I've gotten used to it, so I can use it like so easily. And then I go to CapCut, CAPCUT, for I use that less as an editor and more for the templates that they offer. So CapCut's really nice that they have, CapCut has a very nice community of creators who make templates that are kind of like green screen templates for the most part. And you take this template, which is kind of like, it's like a starting point for a video. And I noticed some people just kind of take the template and they do very little with it. They just throw something on it. And I guess it's okay. You know, if they have an audience for that and they're happy with that, then more power to them. I like to take those templates and do more stuff with them. Like to really kind of play around with them. And, but I love that library of templates because it gives you a great starting point to make videos. It's like there's a lot of inspiration there. So if you go in there and you start building up kind of some projects, it'll start suggesting new templates for you to kind of take you in a direction. Or maybe you go in there and say, hey, I want to make a video that uses Star Wars. And so you just type Star Wars in and look for templates, and you'll get a whole list of suggestions. And maybe one of them kind of strikes you as a good idea, and you can run with it. Yeah. I have a video idea. You can't take to make a video and try to so I thought that would be kind of a nifty idea. Maybe I could do something where I actually go through like a CapCut, like a CapCut search that I do, and then bring it over into YouCut. So usually what I do is when I do CapCuts, you can produce like the core video in CapCut, where you put a background on something, or you kind of roughly assemble a video, and then I bring it over to UCut and I kind of finish it. So I'll put text over it, music, overlay other videos. So it's kind of like I have a couple steps that I go through that really works nicely for me. And then a lot of the live action stuff I do, I just kind of record video and then put it into UCut and chop it apart, stitch it together, and do all kinds of stuff with it. It works really nicely for me, so that's kind of my go-to right now. All right, so I have some plans for tomorrow. So I think this is a good plan that I'm gonna, so if I go over here, you see that there's a way you can buy skips, ad skips. So something like 25, like if I did that, let me see what it says, because I think I used my coupon. Oh, look at that, I forgot, I still have my $5. You know what the problem is? I ran into this a long time ago. I'm going to jump out of it for now. I remember I did something like this a long time ago. I had something where I had free, maybe it was like you had to watch ads, and then you earned like skippable ads. And then they did something where so many times I accidentally clicked on the skip ad, and it was driving me nuts. But maybe I could do that here. Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna use my coupon. Oh, right. So I think my only thing was I want to set this up so I don't have to do like a password live. So these are things for me to work on for the next live stream. So I think I covered plenty for tonight. So all the events are completed. We talked about everything under the sun. Heard some dad jokes. Discussed how to make videos. And yep, got a plan going forward. So I'm going to close out for tonight. And thank you everybody who came. And thank you for the jokes. And I hope the shout-outs were to your liking. And I think what I'll do for tomorrow night is I'll shoot for 6:55 again. And I'll come in and kind of do the same stuff with knocking out some challenges. And I'll get some stuff lined up so I can buy some stuff like on screen. And it'll be nice and smooth, and we can skip some ads and do some cool stuff. So have a good night, everybody, and take care of yourself. Bye-bye.